Cadence of Conflict, Asia, September 4, 2017. Korea's situation is amplifying. We know this. North Korea is making more threats than ever with its boy king on the ironclad throne. We know that military options are 1, relevant, and 2, undesirable. The Pentagon consistently barks about military options, while economic options stay on the table. Don't overlook how talk of military bolsters economic action. Rather than reviewing the obvious, consider North Korea through the eyes of the White House, viewing both economics and security, and from the rest of the world. As the Pentagon, economists, and surrounding nations see things, not China, but specifically the Communist Party seated in Beijing, is viewed as the menace of Asia, venturing into increased trouble with Vietnam, India, the Philippines, Japan, South Korea, Taiwan, Myanmar, Malaysia, Mongolia, Africa, Europe, and others. North Korea has 6 months of oil remaining, and China does 90% of North Korea's trade. No Beijing Communist Party feeding the Kim dynasty equals no Kim dynasty nukes. That's how the Pentagon, the U.S. Treasury, and many surrounding nations view China and North Korea. It will never be said, just as much as it will always be considered, North Korea is a stepping stone to facing the Beijing Communist Party. For the Pentagon, it's practice and demonstration. For economics, North Korea is an excuse to cut off trade with China, who manufactures technology but does not develop their own, and uses copied technology with trade money to make it more difficult for their neighbors to sleep at night. Right or wrong, justified or not, that's how others view China these days. Now, Xi Jinping addresses an assembly over the BRICS bank group, while still not having dealt with the menace in its own backyard. Without a word being mentioned, Brazil, Russia, India, and South Africa, and the nations who trade with them, will view China as being the maker of promises that won't be kept. China had so much going for it, as did the Communist Party in Beijing. They had trade, they had marked off territory that no one encroached, but it wasn't what they deserved by right, thereby provoking them into much venture and not enough house cleaning. Make no mistake, North Korea is only the tip of the iceberg marking regional vendettas that loom beneath the surface, both militarily and economically. The U.S. is not as friendly as it seems, considering either economics or military action. It has already been implementing both as part of a greater regional ambition. And that's the cadence of the conflict already seen in the Pacific.